Hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Audio Review with Pavlo, and today we'll be talking about more expensive earphones. They are made by a company that is familiar for those who watch my videos constantly, and if you don't, just hit subscribe, hit like. Actually, I'm not pushing you to do that. I like that now YouTube just highlights subscribe and like buttons when you say about them. So if you don't want to press them, you can skip that. And it's a company from Greece. Its name Soundz. Some time ago I reviewed their flagship model Avant 10 balanced armature earphones. Created for those who want more monitoring, more technical sound, and today we'll be talking about the Flame. It's 8 balanced armatures. They wrote 4 bass mids, 2 mid highs, and 2 super highs. 103 decibels per milliwatt of sensitivity, 5 Hz, 24 kHz, 16.6 ohms, passive noise isolation to 35 decibels, and 4-way electrical crossover, 3 bores, so pretty solid build, and I like their openness. Company is, as I've said, located in Greece, and they are proudly using all no, not all, but maximum of things made in Greece in their models, and they are popular among local artists, and they reviewed a lot of good feedback with their Avant on recent exhibitions, so pretty interesting company. And what about this sub-flagship model? It's promised to be like also technical and resolving, but at the same time slightly more fun in representation. So let's have a closer look. So let's do a quick unboxing. As you can see, box is pretty simple, but a lot of information printed here. All the technologies, basic information, and so on. So unleash a harmonious fusion of audio nirvana. Like really promising thing. It's definitely what I want to do with earphones. And here we're getting this metal can with earpieces, and by toolkit they usually mean accessory set. So let's unscrew this button. Actually not the button, this can and this lid. Why did I say button? I don't know. So here are earpieces themselves, and here in the box we'll get some stickers, set of tips, more tips, cleaning tool, and the signature guitar picks. So if you are a musician, that will be a good thing for you. So here are earpieces themselves. You can get them in custom version. Customs are a bit more expensive, or you can get them in the universal version, and in the universal version you can select different colors. I didn't specify any color, so I've got classical black on black. Looks pretty nice and solid. So here they are. Face plates are black with purple. Looks nice. Maybe they could use a bit bolder line here, but still it's the vision of the logo for this model. Absolutely classical universal shape with long spout, fitting nicely into ears, at least into mine, giving a good wearing comfort. So as you can see, they are fully made of resin, and they selected the most classical shape. Even nothing to speak long here, absolutely classic. So 3 promised bores here. Let's put tips back. Really good passive sound isolation. They have toggle on the face plate, and it changes bass as in the other models a little bit. So here used 2-pin connectors. Probably I won't pull them out, you can see them easily. It's just regular 2-pin connectors, absolute classics in custom and universal in-ear monitors. They are flush, not recessed, not bumped, nothing like that. And here is cable itself, ear hooks, and just normal basic black earphones cable. On the softer side of things, pretty soft, convenient with low microphonics effect. So here it is, a splitter with chin slider, and it goes down to the also pretty classical angled 3.5mm jack. So as you can see, in terms of accessories it's good, in terms of packaging and design also it's on the really nice level. And of course about the sound, Soundz managed to tailor a really good signature for these earphones. They are really enjoyable, giving you both high technical level and at the same time a hint of additional warmth that makes everything sound more musical. And they are a bit more forgiving compared to their elder brother Avant. So here I used newest Sonyon bass armatures, and they give you nice sense of warmth. They have a bit of additional warmth, not too much, but a little bit that colors bass and slightly mid frequencies. But at the same time, thanks to good resolution, of course, it doesn't sound like, you know, slow type of bass or mids. No, you're getting a lot of details, nuances, and all of that. And with these toggles you can add, I don't know, about like 4 or 5 decibels of low frequencies. It's by ear, of course I didn't measure that. And if you slightly boost bass, you're getting more oomph on the low frequencies, but add more warmth on the mids, and also it shifts your attention from the treble, so treble sounds bit softer. I like position with toggles down, but of course it's more a matter of taste for everyone. So bass go to good depths, it has nice punch, but at the same time it doesn't sound super punchy, super impactful. I like such signature because it's more natural and more balanced, because like not all instruments that goes to the low frequencies should sound punchy and like super impactful or something like that. Resolution is good, they slightly shifted focus from these tiny nuances and details towards additional weight, but it's like, you know, unavoidable. If you're making the maximum focus on small nuances, you're getting less drier bass, and here they've added a hint of additional weight, which really complements low frequency instruments to get more body and sound more engaging. Really nice texturing and overall pretty enjoyable listening. And still it's balanced armatures, so they are pretty coherent, fast, and they give you nice textures. So examples. Let's see the examples. First one is Teardrop by Massive Attack, like classical track with noticeable saturated bass line, which these earphones play super engaging, and really interesting mid section vocal, and that require nice technical performance, and these earphones deliver it to you, building that enjoyable contrast. And second example, actually a bit unusual, because record quality is far from being like great, but still it's a skillful, absolutely masterful work of Cliff Burton on bass guitar, and definitely his part is the main decoration of this instrumental track. And these earphones deliver it really well, giving nice body for the bass guitar and giving good technical part too. Speaking about the mids, they really balanced two things. First, it's balanced armatures clarity, and at the same time a hint of added weight. It works like, you know, some sub foundation for the mid frequencies. It's present below this clarity and resolution and giving really nice result. From one hand, you getting really nice and technical performance for the instruments, especially those that fits to the upper mids, and lower treble, and at the same time they giving a really good body for the vocals, giving them additional emotions, and for the instruments on the middle mids and below. Imaginary stage is pretty good, not the most big, but of course on the bigger side of things, with good amount of air between instruments, and actually it became a bit smaller with toggle up and a bit bigger with toggle down, but still really nice and well defined stage. They are not super critical for the quality of record, but still require some decent quality of materials and instruments. Sorry, not materials and not instruments, it's from another video. Good quality of records, of course, to give you the full spectrum of emotions. They have nice balance of weight, and that gives like really good sense of notes transitions, works really good with fast passages, because drier sounding earphones often gives you that sense of music sliced into tiny pieces, and it's sometimes hard to focus on the whole play. But here you're getting really coherent representation with nice sense of presence. So let's do examples. First one is Judas Priest, Painkiller, and it's like just play as fast as you can, and that's it. And of course it requires good technical performance, which these earphones definitely deliver without big problems, and that hint of added weight especially benefits for the drum and bass guitar part. And Red Hot Chili Peppers, Warlocks, it's that signature vibe, vocal, it's basically, you know, Stadium Arcadium is kind of masterpiece. It contains like lot of tracks, like of course not 100, but really a lot of tracks, and they all are really good, creative and fancy. And of course this track is also, you know, like when you hear Red Hot Chili Peppers song, you understand that it's their song from the first note, and that's perfect because you're getting this bass vibe, guitar, vocal, and these earphones definitely delivers you all that nuances of this band. As for treble, it's also good, it's balanced armature is good, and that means that you're getting a bit faster attacks and decays, and that means that you're getting that signature armature airness, spaciousness, and I don't know, tenderness. Extension is close to maximum, of course. Layering is really good, not superb like in flagship models, but really good. And at the same time, treble here is not forward, it's not super energetic, it's still really detailed, it's still present, it's not that type of safe when that means that they are recessed somewhere to being almost inaudible. No, treble here is present, it's just not highlighting that sharp notes and sounds. But anyway, you getting nice performance, nice energy, really good separation of the instruments, their overtones, and that sounds perfect with different cymbals, with instruments overtone and stuff like that. So it's not probably for super treble sensitive persons. Of course, with toggle up you can reduce treble. Actually, it's not reduced, of course, you're just getting more weight, but at the same time treble sounds a bit less forward, but still it's like classical good tuning without excessive accent to give you that sense of pseudo detalization, but sounding really balanced, really mature and enjoyable. And examples. First one, it's Smoke Signs by Melissa Menago, and it's, as you can see, just typical audiophile recording with perfect vocal, with great instruments. Everything is really clean, crisp, with tons of nuances, and everything goes to almost infinity in terms of treble, and these earphones deliver this treble really well, giving you that great sense of realism and presence. And second example, it's John Lord Orion Orchestra with Rick Wakeman, and it's Sarabande. So it's John Lord composed some classical music, and it's performed really great tune, masterfully performed. Guitar part is great here, and orchestral, and all that stuff requires technical and well-defined treble area, and guess what, you're getting it with these earphones. In terms of pairing, they require some decent source, at least mid-level player, but they have potential to go higher in the more higher segment of sources and players, digital tonal converters, and so on. They are on the sensitive side of things, but with 16 ohms of impedance, but luckily they are not super sensitive, so background noise won't be super critical for them. But luckily modern sources usually offers really nice, good black background, with some exceptions of course. Speaking about the comparisons, first one is of course Avant. Avant is more natural, more monitoring, more focused on technical performance with bigger stage, even better layering, while this one is more enjoyable, slightly warmer, more musical, let's name it so. And actually the only model it's Campfire Audio Andromeda, not that 2023 version, but previous one. They have like similar signature, but at the same time pretty different. Andromeda is more energetic in the treble area, making it more sharper, and also pretty more punchy on the bass, while here you're getting less forward bass, but more weighty, so a bit of different representation. This one I'd probably call a bit more organic. So really interesting earphones if you're looking for technical but also musical representation. They are more on technical side, but hint of the so-called musicality really benefits their signature. So Soundz once again did a great job tuning these earphones.